A very good morning to Madam Hidana. Today, we would like to present a topic which is given by Madam. First of all, I would like to introduce myself and my group members. My name is Neha Tiagun. My group members' name are Li Shiming and Nur Fatima binti Rosni. Content. First, compare wood-based panel products. Second, identify finishes of timber and its suitable liquid solvents. Compare wood-based panel products. Plywood, glue-laminated timber, fiberboard, and particle board. Wood-based panel products. There are some types of wood-based panel products, which is plywood, glue-laminated timber, fiberboard, and particle board. Plywood. Plywood is wood veneer bonded together to produce a flat sheet. Plywood is used for a wide range of structural, interior, and exterior applications, from formwork through to internal paneling. Plywood is an assemblage of wood veneers bonded together to produce a flat sheet, while it can be tailored to suit an extensive range of applications. The normal product consists of at least three plies, with grain in the alternate plies running at right angles. There are four groupings of plywood products, with each group designed for specific applications, which is exterior, structural, interior, and marine. There are some benefits of plywood. First, increased stability. Plywood offers all the inherent advantages of the parent wood plus enhanced properties in its laminated structure. Second, high impact resistance. Being a wood-based material, plywood has the ability to accommodate the occasional short-term overload up to twice the design load. This is useful where seismic activity or cyclonic winds can occur. This property is also effective when used as construction flooring or as concrete formwork. Plywood's laminated structure distributes loads from impact over a larger area on the opposite face, which effectively reduces the tensile stress. Third, surface dimensional stability. The cross-laminated construction of plywood ensures that plywood sheets remain relatively stable under changes of temperature and moisture, especially important in flooring and formwork construction where moisture exposure is very lucky. Fourth, high strength to weight. With high strength and stiffness to weight ratios, plywood is very cost-effective to use in structural applications such as flooring, shear walls, formwork, and weaved beams. Fifth, panel shear. The panel shear of plywood is nearly double that of solid timber due to its cross-laminated structure. This makes plywood a highly effective material to use in gussets, for portal frames, webs, or fabricated beams and as bracing panels. And the last one is chemical resistance. Plywood does not corrode and can be used in chemical works and cooling towers as a cost-effective, durable material when preservative treated. Second, glue limited timber. Glue limited timber is a man-made product which is created from several layers of structural timber merged together with adhesives to make bigger sections. A range of wood species is used to manufacture glue limited timber. High quality glue limited timber (GLT) is characterized by a high structural capacity, aesthetic aspects, and the free shaping possibilities of the timber construction's parts. Glue laminated timber is available in straight, curved, and turn variant and thus presents almost unlimited design flexibilities for timber construction. Glue laminated timber has a natural color, the same as wood. This is in return a big part of its appeal. This invention came about as a different option of pre-designed shapes and dimensions for woodworkers instead of dealing with solid sawn timber of unusual shape or in large size. There are some benefits for glue-laminated timber too. First, long-standing quality and durability. Glue-laminated timber works exceptionally well when temperature reach 1650 degrees or higher. It will stay in one piece upon contact with fire and continue to support the load of any kind of structure. This means that glue-laminated timber will not twist or buckle in fire as fast and as severely as other material can. Second, high ambience quality. The drying technique used on glue-laminated timber makes it doable to make it dry to extremely low timber moisture. Glue-laminated timber beams have a general moisture content of about 12% at the production stage, and the moisture content of which is respectively around 20 to 50% and 12%. Glue-laminated timber is able to absorb moisture from the surrounding air without cracking over time. Third, a good and cost-effective application. It also takes a lot less time to rework and fabricate on the property, which indicates budget will be scaled down and time saved over the length of the project. The technology behind this has made it easier for installers to cut, nail, drill, and so on, where other solid wood products might require certain sets of skills and specific tools to work with. Fourth, adhesives for glue-limited timber. Dry service needs to member to possess a moisture content of below 16% in service, while wet service requires the number to be at or above 16% in service. One of the most commonly used ones is modified melamine resin, the line color of which is light to brown, and the last one is maintenance. Applying a protective coating will work to limit the impact of weathering on the material, which allows it to offer a quality long-term service. Coating procedure should be put on according to the manufacturer's instructions. Make sure to repair the joint and capping details as and when.
Assalamualaikum, Madam, and hi everyone. My name is Nur Fatima binti Roslin. I'm here to explain about the difference between fiberboard and particle board. Fiberboard. Fiberboard is a type of engineered wood product that is made out of wood fibers. There are three types of fiberboard. First, low density fiberboard. Second, medium density fiberboard. Third, high density fiberboard. Fiberboard, particularly medium density fiberboard, is heavily used in the furniture industry. Fiberboard is also an intermediate product and output of a pulp mill used as input for a paper mill. Benefit of fiberboard. First, easy finishing. For its finishing, painting is easier on MDF compared to typical wood as some colors won't be suitable for it. Second, easily shaped. MDF can be shaped to suit various designs. The consistent, smooth nature of the material made is to cut through using tools such as jigsaw and bandsaw. Third, more application. Fiberboard is used in residential, commercial, construction, and also the automotive industry to create free-form shapes such as dashboard, rear partial shivers, and inner door shield. Particle board. Particle board, also known as chipboard, is an engineered wood product manufactured from wood chips or chipstick chips and a synthetic resin or other suitable binder, which is pressed and intruded. Particle board is often confused with oriented strand board, also known as flatboard, waterboard, or chipboard, a different type of fiberboard that uses machine wood flats and offers more strength. It can be used in floors, fitting, and fixtures, as a base for packed floors, as a base material for covering street furniture, and much more. Benefit of particle board. First, smooth surface. The surface of particle board is usually smoother than that of plywood. Second, environment friendly. Particle board are created using scrap of other lumber products, which make it environment friendly. Third, lightweight. Particle board are very light in weight. Furniture made from this board is relatively easy to transport and move around. Fourth, cost effective. Particle board is definitely more cost effective than plywood. That's all for me. Thank you.
My topic is about timber finishes. What is the finish purpose? Finishes on the timber have two purposes. First, to improve the durability of the building. Second, to add to the adhesive. What is the timber finishes? There have three types of timber finishes. First, stain that contain pigment and are used to dent in the timber. Second, about paints that contain color pigment and sit on the wood to form a protective coating. Third is about finishes that paints without pigment that lay down a clear protective coating. Evaporative finishes nice as their solvent disperses into the air. They will always be dissolved into the solvent originally used to dim them making them easily to repair but also less durable. Common solvents are alcohol, acetone, and nitrocellulose regular thinners. There are three types of finishes. First, evaporative. Second, reactive. Third, corrosive. Evaporative finish is about all finishes contain additive to control color, drying time, sanding, and the other. These additives are resin solely dissolved in a solvent. As the solvent dries, the resin form a film. Evaporative finishes is also about adding a new coat or evaporative finish to previous coat will dissolve the previous layer, allowing the new resin to bond with the previous coat. There are two types of evaporative finishes. First, nitrocellulose recull and slag. Cellulose polishes and thinner and regular thinner are in the same family. First is an evaporative finishes because it is dissolved in the turpentine or petroleum distillate to make the formula soft paste. After that, distillate evaporate, the wax remains. This is the table about evaporative finishes. They have product of waste, slag, nitrocellulose recull, and the last, most water-based finishes is about their ease of application, repairability, health and safety, water resistant, chemical resistant, and last, stress resistant. Reactive finishes are those where the resin undergoes a chemical change as the solvent evaporates. The resin causes link to form new large molecules and use solvents such as white spirit and naphtha. Oil varnishes and rain-sealed oil are reactive finishes as they change chemical as they cool. The solvent or thinner evaporate and the resin cluster tie together. A chemical reaction then occurs when cause the resin to cross-link in a different chemical format. This is the table about reactive finishes that have product of rapeseed oil, tung oil, oil-based varnish, oil-based polyurethane, and the last catalyzed recull. About their its application, repairability, health and safety, waste resistant, chemical reaction, and the last, starch resistant. Tough sanding is necessary between layers of cure finish so that subsequent applied layers have something to group it. The solvent will dissolve the clear film assemble like white spirit do not soften recull of oil-based varnish. How to finish a setup on timber? First, penetrating finish. Second, surface film finish. Third, penetrating film finish. This is about penetrating finishes. The finishes absorb in the process of the wood. Generally, all finishes have tongue, linseed, and Danish oil. Their advantage is easy to apply and repair damage, and their disadvantage is offer better protection from water, chemical, and wear. Surface film finish finishes that do not penetrate into wood but dry to a film on the surface. Wax and water-based finishes. Their advantage is resist moisture, stain, and wear. The disadvantage is about red color of oil finishes. Repairing requires more work, and attention of one coat to the next may be difficult. Film-forming finishes appear as a distinct layer and usually displays a plain surface. Due to the greater coating distance, film-forming finishes are more resistant to wear. All finishes provide a coating on the surface and to the some extent film weight into microscopic surface structure. Film-forming and penetrating finishes vary in thickness and in the finishes set on the surface. This is the penetrating film finishes that form on the surface as well as penetrate into wall put. Example, nitrocellulose recull, oil-based varnish, and the polyurethanes. Their advantage is film-forming properties make them more wall resistant and penetrating quality give better finish quality. That's all. Thank you.